So looking into this stop sit whistle further, looked in a little bit yesterday, and the problem that we have, or not the problem, but the issue that we've got to overcome is she's totally fine around us, okay? She's learned that there is a restriction bubble around us where if she sits or if she ignores, there's going to be a consequence. But the difference with this is when she's out at distance, she knows that there isn't a consequence, and she knows that she can get away with it, hence the creeping and just sort of blatantly ignoring what we want her to do. Now, I say blatantly ignore because she knows what to do, because she does it within the confines of a restricted area around us. So what she does do is make the conscious decision to ignore it when she's at a distance away from us, when she knows that she can get away with it. Hence, we've got to get out there and deal with the crime the second that it's happening, so that she learns when the mistake is. So it's not ideal, but when you're dealing with a dog that knows the difference and knows what it can get away with when it is further away from you, you've got nothing else. You haven't got a line that's long enough, you haven't got enough. Yeah, you can start talking about e-collars and stuff like that, but we're not even thinking about that because that's just not needed. But what we do need to do is teach her that she is doing something that we do not want her to do, or making a decision that we do not want her to make at distance. And the only way of doing that is getting out there, physically picking her up by the scruff, doesn't hurt, loose skin around the neck, and then replacing her or repositioning her where she first heard the whistle. She heard the whistle, she just chose to ignore it. So what we're doing is we're connecting. I know you heard that whistle there. That was the spot that you decided not to acknowledge it. You decided to ignore it. So I'm going to place you back onto that spot and then remind you what we wanted you to do. That's the only way of dealing with it, because we're powerless, because they are at a distance. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it right the way back down. We're going to refocus on her positivity, where she is succeeding. She's sitting all the time on the whistle when she's near us, and then gradually we're just going to increase the distance. We're gradually just going to increase the distance. So we're taking away that bubble boundary where she sits every time, no matter where she is, because there isn't a clear-cut distance. When I say a clear-cut distance, as I say, at the moment, she knows, oh, yeah, I can get away with this because dad or mum or whoever is that far away.